What's going on, Betting Edge Wizards? Well, there are only 3 undefeated teams remaining in the NFL after Week 5. The Chiefs, the Saints, and the Broncos. And I want to take a look at just how serious each of their chances are to win Super Bowl 48. First off, the Broncos are simply phenomenal, breaking offensive records, and quarterback Peyton Manning making an early case for the best season by a quarterback ever. You saw in their epic win on the road against Dallas on Sunday that this team is something truly special. Looking at their upcoming schedule on October 20th, Week 7, they will face the Indianapolis Colts on the road in a game that could give Denver their best chance to lose. Aside from that, there are really no teams, yes, that means you, Jacksonville, the biggest point spread in NFL history at 28 next week, that have a chance to take down the Broncos for a long time. The Saints have looked just as good as they did in their Super Bowl season of 2009 and come off a win on the road in Chicago in dominating fashion. The defense is playing out of its mind, and you can see just how important head coach Sean Payton is to this team, as with him back after a year away, they look unstoppable on both sides of the ball. The Saints do have a very tough game coming up next week as they travel to 4-1 New England, who will be very mad after their rough loss against Cincinnati last week. The Chiefs have to be the biggest 5-0 surprise in the NFL in maybe a decade. Andy Reid has done an amazing job taking over a team that won 2 games all last season, and quarterback Alex Smith has been excellent in not turning the ball over and running their offense at the highest level. The Chiefs' only tough game in the short term is a home game against what will be a very angry Houston Texans team coming up in Week 7. And then they travel to the league's best team in Denver in Week 11. Let's take a look at all 3 teams' odds to win the division as well as their updated Super Bowl odds. Denver, the favorite in all the NFL to win the Super Bowl, they come in at 2.5 to 1 or plus 250. The Saints come in at 9 to 1 or plus 900. And the Chiefs, they come in at 25 to 1 or plus 2,500. Gotta love the value there. $100 wins you $2,500 for a team that is 5-0 right now, but does play in the same division as the Denver Broncos. Odds to win their division. In the AFC West, the Broncos a huge favorite at minus 800, the Chiefs plus 375, and in the NFC South, the Saints are minus 600 to win their division. Atlanta just coming off a horrible loss to the Jets on Monday night. The Saints might be the big favorite to win the division all season long. And when it comes down to the 3 of these teams, and if they have a legitimate chance to win the Super Bowl, the Broncos absolutely do. They're the best team in the NFL, aside from the Seattle Seahawks. But when you look at Kansas City, and you look at New Orleans definitely one of the best teams in the NFC. The Chiefs have a tough division mate in Denver. But I'll tell you this, all 3 teams have the kind of team you need in all 3 phases to get to the big game and win it. That's why I love the Chiefs at plus the 25 to 1 right now. Those odds are going to only go down if they continue to win. For the Betting Edge, I'm Dan the Man. Until next time, believe in the dream.